digital and on 88 to 91 FM. BBC Radio 2.
Anyway, where was I? That is 6 minutes to 6.
Where were you then? You were somewhere, far away.
I'm looking for the showstoppers. I'm looking for a list of country showstoppers.
Are you? And here they come as we speak. The A596 England and Calais is close to a place called Waverton, which is to the southwest of Calais. Thank you, Stuart, for that. Still queue heading round from 25, 26. And the M67 westbound approaching the M60 is also very slow and congested.
Your gastric juice is flowing already.
I have got to continue. The M6 is very slow in places from Kiel services through to junction 17, says Royal Navy. There's a couple of reasons. There was an accident around 17, 18 area. That's gone, but there's now a breakdown according to another caller. Sorry, I couldn't catch your name. On the M6 northbound, just outside Knutsford, services blocking the lane there. The A14 westbound at junction 2. Tricky Mickey says there's been some kind of an incident, a breakdown or an accident, so it's slow as you come from the M6 at Catthorpe. The A16 is blocked at Stickford, which is towards Spilsby or sort of south of Spilsby. Brandon in Suffolk, the High Street is blocked. The M1 very slow northbound from 9 to 11. M25 accident clockwise, junction 23, the A1 has blocked a lane, causing a queue. And the A316 finally has been shut coming into London. It's closed between the St Margaret's roundabout and Richmond Circus. There's been an accident there. Thank you to the in situ crew. They say you can just about get by, but it's very, very slow. That's it. More in half an hour.
Okay, so now Bob is in Nashville, but we still have a mighty programme coming up with Bob Harris Country.
Excellent.
Just after the 7 o'clock news, but we need a country showstopper, and I found my list. You'll be reassured. You choose your showstopper by texting the word country plus your choice A, B, C or D with no gaps to 88291. Text charge at your standard message rate. Details of all the showstopper choices are on bbc.co.uk/radio2. You can click on the drive time link on the top right hand side, and you have until 6:45. Because if you're not in a Bob Harris, which you have to be in the right mood, don't you? Well, this is what we're going to do now. So option A, Bellamy Brothers, Let Your Love Flow. Or are you going to different sound effect for each?
No, I'm just in my head. I'm just thinking that's quite a nice song.
Option B, Kenny Rogers, Coward of the County. Different. Option C, Shania Twain, You're Still the One. And option D, Glenn Campbell, By the Time I Get to Phoenix.
Now that's the song. Glenn Campbell. I saw him live, last year. He was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Anything he does to me, by me, it's fine.
That'll be option D. You text
It does too. That's right.
Gonna get some food. So it's country plus A, B, C or D to 88291. That's how we're going to finish the show in an hour's time. Meantime, it's another one of your Welsh team selections. Before 7 o'clock. Coming next on Drive Time, Nigel will be here with a steak tartare. BBC Radio 2, online, on digital and on 88 to 91 FM.
Toll charge.
BBC News at 6 o'clock. Good evening, this is Fran Godfrey. Child welfare experts are claiming that thousands of children are being drawn into a frightening life of sexual exploitation. According to the Deputy Children's Commissioner, up to 10,000 children may be groomed and then exploited by gangs or groups in England. Here's our social affairs correspondent Alison Holt.
New research from Bedfordshire University found most local safeguarding children's boards, the agencies overseeing child protection, did not record information on child sexual exploitation. But a snapshot survey of 33 out of 144 local authority areas identified more than 1,000 children being sexually exploited on just one day. The inquiry will be headed by the Deputy Children's Commissioner, Sue Berlovitz. She estimates
amid concerns that thousands of women would have been unfairly disadvantaged. The 2020 rise will now be delayed from April to October, resulting in a maximum extra wait of 18 months. Health ministers have acknowledged that nurses' training and NHS leadership need to be examined after a report gave a shocking picture of the care of elderly hospital patients in England. Inspectors found that 1 in 5 hospitals was neglecting older people to such an extent they were breaking the law. Here's Jane Draper.
this is the latest in a long fed, kept hydrated and to have their dignity preserved in hospital. The Royal College of Nursing insisted its members were caring and compassionate. The union said many hospitals didn't have the right staffing levels. A former nurse and now Health Minister Anne Milton said there'd been a sense of losing the plot on the central point of good care, with nurses overwhelmed by bureaucracy and paperwork.
Rest assured, this has been tenderised by the barn buttocks. My phone feels suitcase. Yeah, you're definitely. I may have a lovely flat that was tender steak, which I've eaten before. That's one of the popular stories. Might not actually the case, but what was true is the Tartars used to put steaks on any horse that swords, or anything like that, and he rubbed up the saddles. As you would. Are you trying to entice a small horse? As you would. You would then put a steak on a black eye, actually a bad idea to take out and help them bruising. Well, animals? I bet the Tartars did. Yeah, I bet they did. One thing is for certain, the steak star is regarded as a gourmet dish. I mean, in lots of continental European countries, Mexico, chopsticks marinated in lime, and Mom's Korean dishes, versions of that. They love it, and Germans have a raw minced pork variation. It's quite a horse tartar as well. It's very good with venison. Great. Is there some meat that you should never eat raw ever? But the thing is, pork you wouldn't have thought, no, that's one I wouldn't think. But obviously for Germans, just prove that they do, and it's as long as it's fresh, that's the key with something like pork. Some sector variations could include finely sliced green beans, chopped courgettes, even red peppers, along with lime juice and red wine vinegar. Gina de Campo, this Italian, this is a sort of green variation. Giuffani double barrel includes chopped gherkins, English mustard, Nigella prefers Dijon, Simon River lobster, anchovy fillets. James Martin, he came up with a tartar burger with taleggio cheese, but he makes one raw and he goes on to cook another one as well. call someone in a couple of minutes. Ryan in Clacton, try 5 large pickled onions in your mouth at once. 1 in each corner and the last one in the front end. You must eat them. It's a hilarious part of the game.
It's National Pickle Onion Day. Excellent.
Ellie and Peter and Ken, our dad can fit a Magnum ice cream in his mouth without cracking the chocolate. Now that's an extraordinary thing. No, okay, so Matt is tucking into steak tartare.
Yeah.
Are you a raw meat man? Can you
I do like a bit of blood, but I tend to like it a little bit more warm than this.
I mean, that's
Obviously, raw, so...
And thanks for the photographic evidence. Fran in Northampton with a whole wagon wheel in her mouth, which she said she's doing for charity.
Wow.
As though that makes... Although, to be honest, looking at her face, it's a bit like yours, Rebecca, while eating raw meat.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure. And give us your well done. You tried it in just a moment.
I did. For you, Nigel.
Yeah, but
Anything?
It's still in your mouth, though, isn't it?
No, I've swallowed it.
No, you haven't. You absolutely...
Okay, so I guess
so you...
it's a fillet tail of this church.
Ferry and Calais.